everybody, welcome
Hi.
back to my channel. So we have a special guest here today, obviously.
Hi.
It's not just me sitting here.
Sammy.
And Sammy. So this is kind of a video, hopefully not too long, of our story and like how we know each other and how we became friends, right? We call each other friends?
Yeah.
And what our plans are for the future. So this is Alexis. So this is my two oldest daughters' bonus mom. We don't say stepmom because that sounds like,
Because I'm a bonus.
yeah, she's a bonus. She's not like the evil stepmother on Cinderella. So a lot of people are really shocked when they are like, wait, she's who? You're what?
Yeah.
And trust me, it took a long time to get here, mostly because of me and my stupidity and, you know, my whatever. And so we have co-parented now for how many years? 5 years, almost 6,
Almost
like
6.
5.5 years.
Mhm.
So, you know,
Actually, beginning of this month, August, will be 5 years.
August. Oh wow, long time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been quite the journey, and you know, a lot of families don't have like that good co-parenting relationship, and the kids just suffer. And we've always, you know, her and Corey, which is their dad, and then me, have always been on the same page, always. And so it's been
hard,
Yeah.
but worth it, because all the years that we spent fighting and not co-parenting well weren't worth it. And there's so many things that we could have changed if we had that relationship that we have now back then. Because now we spend holidays together. Instead of birthdays, 4th of July, every year, that's our tradition.
Yep.
We spend together, all of our families together. And that's so important for the kids. And I remember the first time it happened, they were shocked. They didn't know how to act because...
Yeah. It was the 4th of July, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because mom was there, but I'm there, dad's there, like,
Yeah.
who do they go to? How do
I
they
remember
act? Yeah, it was funny because they've never had that happen before.
Uh-huh.
But it was also sad at the same time because
It
they've never had that
was.
happen before. So, but
And it's not like we were like fighting in front of them.
no, never.
So that was the good thing, because a lot of people don't even do that. They just fight and bicker in front of the kids, and that's like really bad.
Which, I mean, everybody can agree that that's so unhealthy for them, you
Yeah.
know. But
Very.
you agree, huh? The reason we kind of wanted to post this is for people to know that they're not alone, to know that there are a lot of people in the same situation as us, as you, and we just want you guys to know that it does get better. It takes a lot of hard work. It takes patience. I mean, it could take years like us to finally get to a place where you guys can be in the same room together. I mean,
it took 3 years.
yeah, it took us 3 years,
3 years
to get to that point to where we could be in the same room with each other and not.
Gosh, that sounds so
weird.
horrible. But it was mostly my fault. You know, I was just bitter and stupid and stupid. I guess that's the only way to put it. But yeah.
But now, you know, there's times where it's just me and her, and dad doesn't even get invited to
Yeah.
girl events.
He
you
gets
know?
all butthurt.
Yeah. He's like, what about me? No, sorry, it's girls
Sorry.
only. So, and
What's
then,
funny, sorry, I totally interrupted, is we have a lot in common.
yeah, which is
We like
funny.
the same shows. We like
The same hobbies.
Hobbies, yeah.
Yeah,
We're crafty.
Our best friends have the same names. Like,
That's funny.
yeah. But yeah, that's how much we are alike. And it's funny because we spent so many years fighting it
Yeah.
that we didn't even see it. And so now we can, you know, spend time together and not even have the kids involved. Like last fall, we got together and had a wine night at her house and painted pictures together.
That was fun.
That was really fun, and that would not have happened 5 years ago.
Mm-mm.
So what do you think led to that?
I felt a lot of hatred in my heart, and I didn't like that. You know, I know I'm not perfect, but I try and love people. You know, I grew up Christian, so God wants us to love people, and I felt like these are our kids, they need to see us all getting along. I don't know why, but at a certain point I was just like, you know what? I need to like put my big girl panties on, get over it, and like realize like this is life. This is my life. I might as well, you know, take it all in and like blend it together and be happy. You know, like on Reba, like they're all like close. So the 4th of July came around and I told their dad, her husband, I'm not used to saying that.
Me
They
either.
just got married how many months ago?
3 months ago.
3 months ago.
Yeah.
I told him, you know, let's get together for the 4th of July. Let's go to the park. Let's just do it, you know. And if
And
she's not cool with it,
That's so
I'm
hard for me
understanding.
because one, I'm a very shy person, I'm a very timid person, and so being in a situation where her whole family was gonna be there,
yeah.
and it was just me and Corey. It was like walking into a lion's den. That's how I saw it, especially since I knew how
Oh.
much she hated me. So, but at the same time, it's like I have to do it for the kids because it's not about me at this point.
Aw.
It's about the girls and knowing that no matter what happens, they have a huge family of support who can get along. So,
I didn't know you felt like that. Oh, I got teary-eyed a little bit.
well, I don't feel like that now.
Well, I know, but that day,
Yeah.
I can only imagine like what that day felt like.
Mhm.
Like going and like dreading it probably.
And you know what's funny? The first time we met in person was a blue moon. Oh, like you know how
Oh,
there's-
like a real outside.
yeah, like a
moon.
real life blue moon.
Here when we met.
Uh-huh.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but that was just like a little
Once
fun
in a
fact.
blue moon.
Yeah, once in a blue moon, and that's the day that we met in person.
And see, that's actually. Oh shoot.
Thanks,
That-
Aurora.
That day actually went well.
Yes,
I mean, because it.
very civilized.
Yeah, we just met,
Mm-hmm.
and like I remember I was shaky. I was so shaky.
Well, I mean, you weren't the only one.
Oh, you didn't seem like it. I was like so scared.
So, like, you know, it's one of those things. Like, how do you meet your
Yeah.
significant other's children's mother?
Yeah,
You know, that's a hard thing to do.
yeah. And that was your first time doing something like that, like
Yeah.
dating someone with kids.
Yeah.
And it was my first time, like you know, meeting someone like that. So it was nerve wracking.
It
I was
was.
scared, but it went good. So yeah, we got together that day, the 4th of July. It went really well. We all hung out. The girls had a good time. You know, my mom was there. She was nice,
Mm-hmm.
and
They've always been really welcoming for me. You know, it never made me feel uncomfortable, which I think is huge,
Yeah.
especially since I don't have any of my family here in Southern California. So it's nice to know that no matter what has happened in the past, that it's not held against me or our relationship.
well, and yeah, and none of this is your fault.
Right.
You just met someone,
And I think that's huge for people, you know, mothers who have to meet significant others who are going to be in their kids' life. I think that's huge for them to realize is that
hold on.
it's not the other person's fault.
Right.
And no matter how crappy the situation is, because I know it can get pretty crazy, but try to stay, like, keep an open mind because you never know. Like, Corey and I got married, and
Mhm. I would have never thought
exactly.
that would have happened.
And how much better of a relationship could we have had if it was accepted sooner, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So just keep an open mind,
Don't
forgiving
hate
heart.
her. Don't
Right.
hate the other girl just because that's how we are as women. Like, we should love each other. Blame the man.
Yeah,
Be
it's
mad
always
at the
Corey's
man.
So it just try to be delicate about the situation because you both are feeling probably the same things.
And I
so-
never knew that.
Right.
Look, I'm learning new things. The whole time I was worried about how I felt and how my emotions were, and I didn't even think of hers.
I mean, I was the same way. I mean, I didn't care.
That's true.
So, I mean, this is being honest.
Yeah.
Because it's not, we don't want to sugarcoat this. This
No.
was not easy
No.
by any means. So, I don't know, just
I can only imagine the conversations you and Corey had. I probably caused so many problems
not really actually.
with them. No?
Uh-uh. Well, I mean, if we
Well, we
had if we
haven't-
had a problem in our relationship, it was probably because of you.
Yeah.
But
It wasn't that often.
no,
Okay.
because it was in the beginning, for a very long time, it was just them communicating. Like, I didn't communicate with her, she didn't communicate with me. Drop-offs for the kids were between them. Like, I tried to stay as far away from possible as to not cause a problem. And I think girlfriends need to keep that in mind as well, because mama bears are protective. And those are their babies. And no matter how good of intentions that you have, that's still their kid. And that's still their number one priority. And they're probably not thinking how we're thinking now, you know? So try to be sensitive about that situation, because it's not easy for her either to let her kids go for a weekend or whatever, and she has no control over the situation.
Man.
I'm getting deep.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, dang, you're bringing me back.
Right.
Like, to the... Because Samantha, the younger of the two, was like 6 months old
Yeah,
when
around
you
that
moved
age.
down here. So Sammy was 6 months and Amy was 2 when they moved back down here, and the girls started going with them like on weekends. And I remember, like, Sammy, you know, she was 6 months old. She would cry when Corey would walk out the door, because, you know, babies are just clingy. And I cried every time they left.
See, and
I
that's the stuff that,
cried.
you know, as the significant other, you don't see.
No.
And, like, nobody wants to go through that. So just know that everybody's going through something.
Yeah.
You
My
know?
family helped a lot.
Yeah.
If you guys have family members, I lived with my family at the time. I don't think, if I was living alone, I would have just
Lost it even more.
Yeah, I would have been in a downward spiral of, I don't know, something.
See, and what's hard about my situation is I don't have my family here, so it's not
Yeah.
like I could go to my mom's house and talk for 2 hours.
Yeah.
It was always on the phone, and she was never in that situation. She doesn't know very many people in that situation. And at the time when this first happened, I was the only one of my friends in that situation.
Because you were
Especially
younger.
Since I'm so young. And so it's hard being the only one in your situation, and nobody understands, nobody can give you advice, and you just have to wing it.
Yeah.
So that's mainly what this video is about, is to let you guys know that we're in a much better place now. It does get better, and that you're not alone. There's, like, like, a handful of my friends from high school are now in the situation I am.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah,
And I'm sure it's not easy.
it's
I'm
not.
sure they're dealing with all kinds of baby mama drama, and
And it doesn't have to be that way.
no, it
And-
doesn't. Look at us, you guys. We're
And-
sitting here like hanging
Exactly.
out.
It's crazy. Tell us 5 years ago this was happening, and I'd say, hell no.
Nope. No.
I'm not getting with that woman.
Yeah. Dang. It's so crazy, but yeah, that's how we both felt.
Yeah.
Like, we were just like, no way.
Can't
I
make
thought
it.
you would move back home.
I'm sure a lot of people thought that.
Yeah, my best friend, when I found out you were moving down here, I'll be honest, I was like, what? I was like so upset. And she was like, give her a year, she'll go back. You know, she doesn't have anybody out here. And then another 2 years went by, and then, you know, 3 years went by, and now they're married.
Yep.
But yeah, I definitely didn't, I never would have thought this.
And I have to say that I think we got pretty lucky with Corey, because he's not a deadbeat dad.
Yeah.
And so he's always trying to be involved in their life. Whereas I can see a lot of women who don't necessarily have the best father figure for their children, and they're constantly bringing women into their life. That can be frustrating.
Yeah.
And so I don't think necessarily this applies to that situation, but the whole keeping an open mind and an open heart and trying to be forgiving is what this is about.
All for the kids.
Yep.
All for the kids. I think our kids are very lucky.
Mm-hmm.
They have
They have a huge family.
so many people.
And you know what's funny about this now, and I think a major turning point for you in our relationship was when you started dating Mike. Because now
Yeah.
she became the bonus mom.
A bonus, I almost said stepmom. Once I met Mike, he's got a son, so I was now the bonus mom, and you know, but they have a good relationship, him and Troy's mom. And then I'm getting off track. I'm getting so off track right now, I can't think.
Your relationship and how you became a bonus mom.
Yes, so, this whole time I just been the mom. I've never had to have, stepchildren to think about. So then when I met my boyfriend now, he has a son. And so then I was put in her shoes. I was literally in her position. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is not easy. And me and his mom get along. We never had any...
You and Troy's mom.
Troy's mom. So
Okay.
me and my stepson's mom, we've always gotten along. There's never been any hard feelings or issues.
Speak of the devil.
Oh no. So I never even had to really deal with half the crap she probably dealt with me. So I can only imagine like how hard I made it. And but yeah, being put in that position now where I have to help raise someone else's children. A step parent is a truly amazing person. They made a choice to love another's child as their own. So like, you could easily walk away and be like, this is too hard, bye. Like, no, I did not sign up for this. But you choose to love them because you love their parent. And so that's what I was put in, At times it was very hard because he's not my kid. So he wasn't raised like mine and he doesn't act like mine. And so it's hard sometimes to like try and teach him
And what's funny is because I have the same feelings. It's hard to parent a child that's not your own.
Yeah.
Because
they don't
in
have
my
your
situation,
DNA.
yeah. And it's because I don't want to. I want us all to be on the same parenting idea.
Page.
Yeah,
Or, yeah.
exactly. Because I don't want them to, get in trouble for something that they're allowed to do at her house,
Mhm.
But that's so hard because it's two different households. And you have to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Because they're just kids. And, we're all trying to do the best that we can. So open communication is huge.
Huge.
Because we wouldn't have that relationship if we didn't have that.
No.
Like, we can text each other anytime, but like, do they do this? Do they do that? What do you do when this happens? And I can be another parent figure for them in their life that has the same answers that everybody else is telling them. So that way we raise the kid that we all want to raise.
Yeah. And they're well-rounded everywhere. Like when they're acting up at our house, I can text them and say, hey, Ambria was acting up, like don't take her to the movies or whatever, and they'll go through with that. So they know they can't
Just because
play
it's two
us.
different households doesn't mean there's two different rules.
No.
Because, and it depends on your household, how you want to run it. I mean, it's your life, you do what you want, but at the same time, I don't want her, back talking her mom and then coming to our house and going to the movies. That's not okay. You don't get to act like that and then be rewarded at our house. But, that's part of parenting. Because you can't have this relationship with your kids where, you're the fun parent and mom's the mean parent, or whoever, good cop, bad cop. No, we can't have that. If you want to have a good relationship with your kids in this situation, I think that co-parenting and being on the same page and respecting each other's wishes, is key.
It's not about us.
It's not.
Not about me. It's not about dad. No. It's about the kids.
It's crazy because when she had Aurora, as soon as she came home from the hospital, we went over there
Yeah.
to see the baby.
Yeah.
That
that's
would have
pretty
not
cool.
happened 3 years ago.
No. I know, it's like, Ambria and Sammy asked me once, like, when does Aurora get to come with us to Daddy's? And I was like, I don't care, that she can go.
Yeah, I mean, babysit, whatever. It's another one of
We're like
the kids.
a big family. It's very strange, but I love it.
It works.
I feel very blessed for our situation. Very, very blessed.
And don't think that's gonna happen overnight,
No.
because we both had to be on the same page.
Yeah.
I had to be willing to forgive, but so did she.
Yeah.
And it took, obviously, 3 to 5
Years.
years for us to get there. And so we want this to be encouraging and know that you can get there, but don't expect it to happen overnight. And things may still happen that are crappy, but it's not always going to be that way.
we grew up a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, our age is a lot higher.
Yeah.
Another thing that I'm sure a lot of people in our situation probably are going through or will go through, we would be at like the school, and this was back before I met Mike, so I was always single and by myself and alone. But you know, it would be like Corey and Alexis together, and then it would be me standing, and it was like back to school night or something, and the teacher would be talking to like mostly them because they looked like the mom and dad, and then I was like on the side, and so I always felt like, hello, I'm mom, but like stupid, so dumb, because
But it's funny
it doesn't
because
matter.
it's funny how different we feel about situations, or how similar we feel about situations.
Yeah.
I feel the same way. I felt like the oddball out. Like, what is she doing here? She's not mom and dad. Like,
Oh,
she
no.
doesn't need to be here. You know? So, it's funny how...
See, and I never had those thoughts, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I never felt like when you were around somewhere, even like back before, I never felt like, ugh,
See,
why
what's funny
is
is
she
because
here?
I felt like she felt like that.
no. Maybe the first year,
Yeah.
but
But then again, I didn't go to anything because I wanted to avoid that.
is that why?
Yeah.
Because I remember
Remember when Amy had that cheer
the
thing?
that's exactly
That's
what
why I
I was
didn't
gonna
go.
say.
I stayed at home.
Because he had said you were coming, and I remember talking to my best friend like, oh my God, she's gonna be there.
Well, see, that's
do I
what
do?
I thought. So I thought it'd be easier if I just stayed home so you could enjoy it and not have to worry about me being there.
Oh, that's so funny. See, this is so funny
Mm-hmm.
to hear like your side. And see, I was always nervous to see her because I felt like she didn't want to be around me. I don't know. And she thought I didn't want her around.
Mm-hmm.
But because look, like I thought she hated me and she thought I hated her, and like
That's just
we
not the
didn't
case.
really. And
Right.
So like this whole time
It's
we
one
just
of those things. It's an awkward situation. So
Yeah.
what do you do? But there's no getting over it until you do it, and
Yeah.
it gets easier with time.
yeah.
Like obviously to the point where I'm going over to her house and drinking wine
Mhm.
without the kids.
Yeah.
You know. And like we go and get our nails done together. That used to be
know.
one of our traditions. So I think it's good for when our families see that all the crap that we've been through, we're finally at this point now where we can say we're good.
Yep.
And also for other families in this situation, it gets better.
Yes.
And don't give up. It's hard. It's so hard. But don't give up. It's worth it.
It's very rewarding. Moving forward, we are continuing life. We have both journeyed out, as you would say, to
Yes.
better our lives. So both
hey,
of us,
Yeah, that's what we meant to talk about.
yeah. So both of us obviously would love to just be able to spend time with the girls and not have to work. I don't work, she works, and it sucks. Like nobody
Does
wants
suck.
to work all the time.
I'm a merchandiser
There you
for Dot Dot Smile, and Dot Dot Smile is a brand new company. It's based out of Southern California, and it's right now it's just little girl dresses. What they're known for is their twirls. So they're super twirly. It's like a whole bunch of extra fabric, and not in like a bad way or anything, but it's extra fabric
So
so that
cute.
the girls can twirl and have a beautiful twirl. And it's trendy, it's comfortable, and it's just awesome. And I'm so excited, especially since I have built-in models with the girls, and they love wearing them. Everybody I know loves it. Their daughters love it. And so I'm starting that adventure. And coincidentally, Trisha is also starting another adventure.
At the same time,
At the same
practically.
time.
And we didn't even know.
Nope.
So I am a market partner for Monat. I don't know. You guys have heard of it on my channel because I don't stop talking about it. But you know, I'm starting that. So Monat is it's the only anti-aging hair care line. So it's all natural based. There's no chemicals, no.
Parabens, sulfates.
There's the word. I couldn't think of the big words. None of that in it. And it's anti-aging, meaning it gets into your roots and it gets your follicles growing. So it literally changes your hair in 90 days. So I washed Alexis's hair. I've done the girls' hair. I've done before and after pictures. Actually, I'll put them in right here. It's amazing, you guys. So if you want like samples, if you live in Washington, if you're a friend of hers, I can send them to you. I have no problem doing that. And
It's awesome, you guys. Like, my hair has never felt like that after being washed.
yeah,
It was super shiny, super soft, and I have fine, thin hair.
she has like 2 hairs on her head.
Pretty much. That's not a lie. So this thing amazed me. So the hairspray,
Oh yeah,
it's
that's
so
what you were so excited about.
natural based that it's not flammable. So you could blow out a candle with this hairspray. That's how safe it is.
Ready?
So you know it's good for your hair. You know it's safe to spray, and you know you can use it on your kids,
Yeah.
which is
It's
awesome.
actually consumable, like the conditioner and stuff. So if she one day accidentally started eating it, it would not harm her.
which is awesome. Not that
Not gonna feed it
many
to her.
kids eat conditioner, but if they did,
So that is my new adventure. So we're both very supportive of each other.
and that's actually funny because that's why we started this video.
Yeah.
Was to support each other in each other's business, because
Yeah.
we know that she knows people I don't know, I know people she doesn't know, and the more we help each other, the more our business will grow, the more successful we will be, not only as business owners but also as mothers.
Yeah.
So if there's anything that we can do for each other, we want to do it, because there's nothing we both want more than to spend more time with the kids.
And shoot, let the men go work. We'll take over the world with our home
That's right.
businesses, and we'll
That's
go
right.
to Disneyland and all that.
Yeah, we'll have good hair and good dresses.
Yes, cute hair, good dresses. I said that backwards. Good hair, cute dresses.
There we go.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
We're doing it, doing it, doing it. So I hope you guys took something from this.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
We could do more videos like this.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's
leave
what I wanted to
comments if you want us to do more videos like this. If you want us to talk about a certain topic that's not necessarily easy to talk about,
Yeah,
because obviously you can get 2 different opinions about it.
both sides.
Exactly. And we're happy to do that because there's not a lot of this out there.
No, I've never really seen a video like this. I'm like addicted to YouTube.
Same.
And I
See,
think-
same hobby.
Again, I want to do this either like weekly or maybe bi-weekly or something. That'd be really cool to do, like a series or whatever. Well, yeah, like she said, leave a comment, tell us what you want to know about. So thank you for watching. Stay cool if you're in Southern California. And-
Dying of heat,
Yeah, I'm sure in
Like we
Washington
are.
it feels really great.
right?
We will see you all next time, and thank you so much for watching.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Smash that subscribe button is what
Boom.
the kids say. All right, guys, bye.
Bye.